Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Bliss Breaks. This is episode 24. Happy Wednesday. And the theme that I'm doing for April, this is the first Wednesday in April, is celebrating spring and April showers. So why don't we start with one that is about rain and getting through the rain and loving someone regardless, come rain or come shine. It's from a Broadway musical called St. Louis Woman. Ray Charles did a wonderful cover of it. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain and deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. We're happy together, unhappy together, and won't that be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm with you always, I'm with you rain or shine. Hey, I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain and deep as a river, come rain or come shine. Well, I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But darling, don't bet me, 'cause I'm gonna stick through if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. We're happy together, unhappy together, and won't that be fine? The days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, I'm with you always, I'm with you rain or shine. I said I'm with you always, I'm with you rain or shine. Oh, yeah. I'm with you rain or shine. Yes. No matter what happens, whether we're happy, unhappy, broke, or in the money, I'm going to be beside you through thick and thin. So I really like the message that that song conveys. And again, that was a song that was introduced in the Broadway musical St. Louis Woman. And Ray Charles, I've heard the cover by Ray Charles, and it's in the description box. So if you want to hear his cover of it, I love that. I love his version. And I see that Karen and Ellis are here and checking in the chat box. So hello, how are you? All right. So moving right along, again, the theme for the month And I will try to throw as many songs as I can in about April showers. And that means not only the rain, but the sunshine too. And spring. So this next one has spring in it. It talks about spring and how spring can make you feel so young. Frank Sinatra did this one. You make me feel so young. You make me feel that spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. Well, you and I, we're just like a couple of tots skipping across the meadow, picking out all those forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. Sha-da-ba-da-ba-da-do-ya. Sha-da-ba-ba-da. Sha-da-ba-da-do-ya. Ba-do-da-do-dee-ya-da. Sa-do-da-da-do-da-la-do-da-dee-do-da-do-do-do. Sa-ba-do-ba-do-ba-ba-boo-ya. Sa-do-ba-do-ba-ba-do-boo-ya. Sa-do-ya-boo-ba-boo-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-ya. 'Cause you and I, we're just like a couple of tots. We're skipping across that meadow, picking up all those forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so. You make me feel so. You make me feel so young. Sha-ba-ba-ba-boo-ya-ba-ba-boo-ya. Sha-da-da, sha-da-da. Yes, you make me feel so young. I always feel young, even when my gray is slowly coming in. Those are colors of wisdom, I always say. Hey Chris, how are you? Fantastic singer and piano player, arranger, all that stuff is in the house. How are you? Oh my goodness. Good evening. Happy belated Easter to you too. And I can't remember who it is. You gave me your name last week and I can't remember who it is. I see DJ Crooner. And every time I forget. Sorry. Happy, how are you? I know that I know you and I can't remember who the name is for DJ Crooner. So I'm glad you're in the house. Thank you for being here, everyone. All right. So earlier I talked about come rain or come shine. And one of the lines in that is happy together, unhappy together. Dave. Dang, dang, dang. Now I got to write it down. I need a minute. I'm going to write it down. That is Dave. DJ Crooner. Because stuff like that will bother me. It will just absolutely bother me. So I wrote it down. So hopefully once I write it down, sometimes it settles into my brain. Thank you, Chris. Chris says, love your beautiful smile, voice, and blissness. It is my pleasure. So like I said, this song I've been wanting to do for a long time, and to do it on Bliss Break. I've been wanting to do it for a long time anyway, and wanted to do it on Bliss Breaks. It was one of the first pieces of sheet music that I pulled out. And I was going to save it for later because it's not exactly spring. But then I started looking. One of the things that I do as part of the research is I look at who has birthdays the week of that Wednesday. So I do from April 1st to April 7th for today's show. And I only got like maybe 10 people down, and I saw that the drummer, John Barbata of the Turtles, is celebrated a birthday on April 1st. He was born in 1945, and I was so happy that I put Happy Together on today's song list. So I'm excited about doing this song. I really love this song. It's another one. I tell you, I like songs that make me feel like skipping. This is another one that makes me feel like skimming. It's called Happy Together by the Turtles. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the boy you love and hold him tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and say you all belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't seem to be loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how you toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. You and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you and you for me, so happy together. Ba 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 ba. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you and you for me, so happy together. So happy together. How is the weather? So happy together. So happy together. Yes, so happy together. That song just, it makes me want to, like I said, skip. All right, Dina is in, said she enjoys all, and Keith is here. Keith said he thought I was about to do the other Happy. And you know what's funny? Like I said, I was looking at the birthday list, and I only got 10 in when I got the rest of the songs for this week. You know, like I already had the other songs that I'm going to sing. And I realized that Pharrell Williams celebrated his birthday. I think it was on the 5th of April, either the 3rd or the 5th of April. And I was like, gosh, I could have done Happy too. But I'll have to save that for either later in the month or next year to celebrate his birthday. So I'm gonna dip in terms of this song is a I think it's one of the most grooving songs from the 70s by Blue Eyed Soul Group, and it was recorded originally by the Classics 4, and of course it fits in with the rain theme. It's called Stormy. One of my library clients out in Montauk, is the Montauk Library actually. They were doing the 100th anniversary of the storm of 1918. This huge storm that affected Connecticut, the tri-state area, specifically Connecticut and Long Island, and washed away and did so much damage. So they asked me to put together a show called Stormy Weather. So I picked all these songs about rain, and and weather and all of that kind of stuff. And you know me, I'm a happy girl, so I was like, we might be celebrating something that was devastated, but we have to pick it up. We have to celebrate that, people made it through, and the island, that part of the island is doing great, was doing great and everything. So I did some songs about the sad side of rain, but I also brought it back up and did songs like "You Got a Friend" and a song that I'm going to close with tonight that has happiness in it, like "Sunny" and stuff like that. So I'm going to do "Stormy" by Classics 4. Let's see. Ooh, you the sunshine, baby, whenever you smile. But I call you stormy today. All of a sudden, that old rain is falling down. My world is cloudy and gray. You've gone away. Oh, stormy. Oh, stormy. Bring back that sunny day. Yesterday's love was a lie. The warm breeze was fine. But like the weather, you changed. Now things are dreary, baby. It's windy and cold, and I stand alone in the rain, calling out your name. Oh, the stormy, oh, stormy. Bring back that sunny day. Oh, stormy, oh, stormy. Bring back that sunny day. Oh, stormy, hold stormy. Bring back that sunny day. Yes, bring back that sunny day. Come on, Stormy. I don't want you to be sad and dreary and blue. So I am going to end with something that brings it all back up. But it's that song, look, any song that's got a groove, it could be really, really like the subject matter of the song could be, kind of sad or like that Stormy. And that's talking about how the person is unhappy. Um, but when it's grooving, it's like you just it still touches in a place that is uplifting somehow. So in the description box, I put Santana's cover of that song, and of course, it starts with a Santana little guitar thing going on in the beginning. And whoo, it's like you just, oh shucks, I got it, I got it. So I like that song a lot. There's a lot of stuff by Classics 4 that's just a nice, cool groove that's awesome. So, like I said, I swung down to get Stormy, and now we're going to swing back up and bring the sunshine back out and close with some sunshine. And who's better to give us the sunshine than Stevie Wonder? You are the sunshine of my life. This song is a song that I used to sing all the time with Keith Anthony Fluid. So I hope that you'll be singing along, Mr. Fluid, on this one. I put in the description box, the cover for this one is by Marlena Shaw. And she is a singer that kind of started to come up in the 60s and 70s, right along with like Nancy Wilson and all that. She was all in that echelon of people, that kind of group of people. And I think she's unsung. To me, she should have been just as prominent on the radio and as prominent in terms of her skills. The way she does songs and wraps her soul into the songs is just woo, 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 woo. So listen to her version of You Are the Sunshine of My Life. And I'm going to close with that. This show flew by, as every week does. Again, if you want to go to the Bliss Breaks page, there is a link in the description box. If you have a song that you can think of that has sun or rain or anything like that, I know that I have on the list Singing in the Rain, and I could have done that this week too, because Debbie Reynolds birthday was this week as well. But I didn't have time to like pull the track together and learn the pieces of the song that I don't know. I'm one of those people. I don't show up and just sing stuff that is completely unprepared. When someone asks a request like, "Oh, can you sing such and such a song?" And if I know like the kind of framework of it, but don't really know the song enough, there's a difference between knowing the song to sing it with the radio and knowing the song to sing it by yourself. So sometimes if you request something and it takes a little bit longer, it's because I'm actually working the song out. So thanks for your patience. I say all that to give you a little behind the scenes of the working process. Another thing this week too was 2 libraries requested concert videos. One was a 45-minute concert video of my Aretha Franklin tribute show, and that's the Bernard Township Library. I think it goes up on the 9th, and it'll be up 2 weeks there. So if you want to go to the Bernard Township Library, that's Bernard, they're going to have it up on their page. And then a library in February had requested that I put together a show. They curated the show by asking me to do a show of the Ladies of Motown, which I haven't specifically done just the Ladies of Motown. And to tell you that I could get several volumes out of it, there were some things that I did to research that show, of things that I didn't know about the women of Motown. And it was exciting to put it all together. So another library heard that I did that for them, and they asked for a video concert of that. So this last week I was doing those 2 video concerts. One was 45 minutes, one was 60. And because it's a video concert, I put all the information in on slides and all this kind of stuff. So that was which library was that? The Hunterdon County Library, North County branch. So they'll have it up on their page for a couple of weeks as well. So I say all that, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to close with You Are the Sunshine of My Life. And Chris, who was that? Chris says, much love to you and Chuck. Yes, we love you too. I opened with Come Rain or Come Shine, Chris. So if you go back and do the replay, you'll see me do that. That was the very first song that I did tonight. So I'm going to close with You Are the Sunshine of My Life, because all of you are the sunshines, the beams of light in my life. So thank you so much. Here we go with Stevie Wonder's song. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years, and if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around you. Yeah. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, because you came to my rescue. And I know this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? Oh, oh, oh. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. Baby, you are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You're in my heart. In my heart. In my heart. Yes, you are in my heart. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Chris, do check it out at the beginning. Hey, Fred, how are you? How are you doing? I'm glad you might have missed the live version, but you can always go and do the replay. I know a lot of people say, I don't want to watch the replay. I want to see what's going on when it happens the first time. But the replay is always there. It makes me happy to be able to have that up and have that available to you. So you can kind of go and skip. I actually have a new client that reached out to me to do something within the coming weeks. And she found me online through one of there are a bunch of online, what do you call it? You can put up a profile kit, and it's specifically for people to hire you for music, magicians, for event people that do stuff with events. And so she found me on one of those websites and has engaged me for something for her family, either this weekend or next weekend, something like that. And we were talking last night about what she wanted, song choices and everything like that. And she was like, I found you online. I went to your YouTube thing, and she's like, I was just falling in love, song after song after song. So I just put it on in the background. So I say all that to say the music stays there. It's something that you can go back and listen to and re-experience all of this. Share it, spread the joy, spread the joy. Thumbs up on these if you can't, because what happens is YouTube ripples it out to the world, and more people can experience this joy that I'm trying to spread along with you. So with that said, it has been wonderful. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm glad I got my little notes up. I wanted to talk about real quick before I go. The session singers on You Are the original version of You Are the Sunshine of My Life does not start with Stevie Wonder singing it. He had two singers that were in his backup singing group, Wonder Love, and the guy was Jim Gilstrap. He starts the song first, and then Lonnie Groves does the second two lines. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about these people, because sometimes, someone that's singing in the background, you don't really, you can't, unless you do the research, you don't understand how these people have been on. You've heard their voices hundreds of times. And I remember I was talking about Anita Baker a couple of weeks ago, and the backing vocalists that sang for her were the Perry sisters. And I couldn't remember their name, but yeah, the Perry sisters, and that episode, I went back and I put like a link to one of their original songs that they put out. But they've been on, you've heard their voices a million times. And the same thing for these two singers. For the guy that sings the first two lines in You Are the Sunshine of My Life, his name is Jim Gilstrap. Slow down. He's been on recordings from Aaron Neville, Amy Grant, Aretha Franklin, Barbra Streisand, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, Boz Scaggs, George Benson. it's insane the list of albums that he's been on. It's like over 300. He also, if you ever watch the show Good Times, anytime you need a favor. I don't know what they said, but I used to always like make up the words. He was the co-lead on that song. And then Lonnie Groves, who sang the second two lines in You Are the Sunshine of My Life, the female singer, her backing credits include Carly Simon, Minnie Riperton, Esther Phillips, Leon Thomas, Patty Austin, Burt Bacharach. Oh my gosh. And it's amazing. They're both still session singers. And again, they have sprinkled their love all over the music industry. So I celebrate, when I do these songs, I not only celebrate the people that are kind of out front, I specifically celebrate those people that are unsung, that you hear over and over again because they're working for multiple artists, for multiple labels. So I love doing this research. It makes me happy to share it with you. Let's see. I know there were some other things that came up in the chat box. Fred said, "You bring us sunshine every week. It is my pleasure." And Linda Shawn is here. Oh my gosh, you must have been reading my mind because I was gonna call you this week to ask. I wanted to try to get away this summer, and I was gonna call you, but we can talk about that offline. But Linda's here. It is so nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. And of course, Bobby and Jeff are here saying thanks for the Bliss Break. You're a great spreader of bliss and joy. It is my pleasure. And so I'm going to close tonight in terms of the songs and me talking. I'll be in the chat box for a few moments. And again, if you know a song about, there's going to be a bunch of them that I'm going to do about rain. Fire, probably do fire and rain if I can learn that. And some other stuff. I'll do singing in the rain at some point. I'm gonna do just the two of us at some point because that has rain in it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna take my happiness on off the screen. So if you want to chat in the chat box, I will be here for a few minutes to do that. And until next week, stay blissed and stay blessed. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you encouraging me to continue to do this. And I'm so grateful that it makes you happy and touches your life. All right, everybody. I will see you next week.